Well, hello there, friends. Fantastic recipe today. And it's to satisfy all of our vegetarian friends. No meat, eggplant rollatini. Oh, the cheese mixture I'm putting inside is amazing. Wait until you test it. It's fantastic. And for those of you who don't like eggplant, you're going to love this. I promise you got to try. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the bell. Stay tuned, friends. We're making eggplant rollatini. Delicious. Okay, friends, well, that's another dish inspired from my grandmother and certainly my mom. Eggplant rollatini. Rollatini means rolled. We're going to cut slices, and we're going to bake them in the oven, and then we're going to stuff them with the cheese mixture, and then we're going to serve them on top of marinara. Delicious. It's so simple to make. If you don't like eggplant, you're going to like this. Give me a try. I promise you. For those of you, by the way, that like eggplant, I hope you made my eggplant pie. I have an eggplant pie. Jack can leave you a link. That's amazing. This is much easier. Eggplant pie is quite a bit of work, but it's nice. All right, look, friends. When you get an eggplant, size matter in the eggplant, okay? You want a long one. Because if you got a little one, you can't roll nothing. So make sure you get a long one and try to get them firm. You know, they're not always pretty, but as long as they're firm, I'm okay with it, right? And then we'll cut the top of it like this. And then it'll make it easier if you want to cut it this way or if you want to cut it this way. You want to cut them about, I say about 1/4 of an inch thick. And what that is in metric, I think it's, I forgot, but it's close to a centimeter. So I'm going to get cremated by my family in Europe. What do you mean you don't know what it is in centimeters? I'm going to do the two of them, but I'm just going to do one. I just want to show you what I'm going to do here, friends. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the eggplant right there, and I'm going to put salt on it. Not to salt them, just to get rid of some of the water. Not because, you know, years ago, I'm going to remove that skin right there. Years ago, the eggplant were very bitter. They're not bitter anymore. But they're very full of water, so we want to get rid of the water. So you know what I do? I put them in here like this. I put them in a colander right there. Can you see it right there, Jack? Yeah, you want me to turn it this way, this way? Yeah, butter. Here you go. So I want to put salt in it. I want to put it like that in the sink. But about a half hour. All right? And then I'll come back and show you the next step. All right? I'm going to continue cutting them. I don't want to bore you to death while I'm cutting some eggplant. I'll be back in a second. All right? I'm going to continue doing this. Okay, friends. So, you know, it could take 20 minutes. It could take a half hour. And you're going to get, you're going to get all flimsy, you know? And that's what you want. And now, you see, it doesn't look like a lot of water, but trust me, that's a lot of water in there, right? And I know years ago you used to do that because they were very bitter. I guess today they're not as bitter. And our water is not bitter. It's salty, but it's not bitter. So here's what you could do also. You can put them in paper towels, okay? And I'm just going to do a couple of them just to show you the process. And the paper towel is the final dry. You know, look, see, they're still wet because you don't want them to be too wet. I mean, you just don't want them to be too wet. And now we're going to take them and we're going to brush them. I'm going to brush them with a beautiful garlic olive oil. Whatever olive oil you got, my friends, okay? Don't worry. If you have garlic olive oil, it's wonderful. But if you don't, you put a good olive oil. That's it. And be generous. And then we're going to bake them at 400 degrees, my friends. 400 degrees. Fahrenheit. Somebody said, 400 degrees, that's like way too much. Dude, Fahrenheit. So look, you take them, and we'll put them on a cookie sheet right there. And we're going to cook them for at least 25 minutes. 400 degrees. And then we're going to let them cool. And then we're going to wrap them with cheese. All right, so I'm going to continue doing all this. And I'll see you when they come out of the oven after they're cooked. It's going to take me a little while, but I'm having fun. So I'll see you in a little while, friends. Okay, friends. I took them out of the oven. They're good. I'm going to cook them in here. They're cool. They're not cold. They don't really need to be cold. Let's make the stuffing. All right, friends. I got a pound of mozzarella, and you don't want to you don't want to use wet mozzarella. You just buy not a freshly made mozzarella. It's too much water. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, and then I got a pound of ricotta. Okay, ricotta cheese right there. Pound, just about a pound. You know, a pound. Equal amount. We get it out of there. We're gonna put an egg in there, a whole egg. I break it up now. It's easier to just mix it, right? And then I'm gonna put a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes. I like a little sun-dried tomato. If you got them, great. If you don't have them, don't worry about it. You know, if you have them, you put them in. They're wonderful, right? They were sun-dried tomatoes. They were not in oil. They were they're just moist, but they were not in oil, which is good because the oil mess it up a little bit. And then a little bit of freshly chopped parsley. And then we're going to put a little bit of garlic. I don't know, about a tablespoon and a half of chopped garlic. Put as much or as little as you want, really. Parmigiano Reggiano, just, I don't know, about half a cup. And then we don't need salt because we got salt. I'm going to put a marinara sauce underneath the thing. I have salt already in the sauce. I have salt in the eggplant already. So all I really need to do is just mix this mixture right there, friends. Use your hand. Get into it. Oh, mamma mia, I forgot the lemon, friends. The lemon. You're going to say, well, lemon? What do you want the lemon for? The lemon is going to give you a je ne sais quoi. It's going to give you this freshness that you need. You know, whenever you have fat, and by the way, you know, I was just saying earlier, we could use all no-fat cheese if you wanted to, for those of you that are concerned, but I'm not doing that. I'm using full fat. By the way, remember I want to use the microplane grater, right, friends? And here's a perfect demonstration of it, of using it like a violin. You put the tool on top of it. You see, look where all the lemon zest is. It's right on top, right? You didn't lose any of it, and you didn't leave any on the lemon. See, as easy it is to do instead of doing like all the ding-dongs that do it this way. I know I say that every time, right? But we have at least 1,000 to 2,000 new subscribers every day. They don't know. So they go like this, like all the other one. You put the tool on top. All right, friends? And I know I'm redundant, but that's okay, right? I want to make sure everybody gets it. The lemon, you're not going to believe the difference, my friends, the lemon is going to make. Lemon is, it's always nice. You know, it brings some freshness to us. It really does. It just, I call it, I want to put a more pepper in there. I call it je ne sais quoi, but I do know what it is. It's just clean, a little citrus in the back. I love it. All right, mix this up well, friends, okay? The egg is going to help us hold it together nice. Mix it up really good, right? And then we're going to take our eggplant. I'm going to put this aside, right? I'm going to take all my stuff out of the way, get myself a new spoon, and I'm just going to do a couple of them so you guys get the idea, right? So we leave the round over there. We take a nice spoon of the product, just a nice spoon of it, right? You spread it out on the first half like this, right? And then you just roll it, my friends. Just roll it right there, and you close it. Now, if you did a really good job, it's going to stay nice. But if you didn't do a good job and it doesn't stay pretty like this, you want to take a toothpick. Put it in with a toothpick. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You take the toothpick out before you serve it, okay, my friends? Look, you can do, this is a marinara sauce. Jack is going to give you the recipe for my tomato sauce. Very simple, basic tomato sauce. We're going to give you the link over there somewhere. And if you haven't made it, you should make, or use whatever tomato sauce you like, friends. Remember, this is a fun cooking channel. We don't take anything too seriously here. And then we're going to take it right there, my friend. And with the pot that's closed, you put it down like this. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to do all of this like this. Just very simple, okay? Remember, start with this, roll it, put it in. And then we're going to put some Parmigiano Reggiano, a little bit more sauce on top, and then we're going to bake it. Real simple. So let me finish them all, and I'll come back at the end getting ready. Oh, you can also use one of those beautiful little dishes. Yeah, remember we did the crepe in one of those. That's also fantastic. You go like this, and you can make them as individual. You know, you could put one or two in there, and also makes a nice presentation for individual one. If you have a ramekin like that, if you're not, they're easy to find. All right, I'm going to continue doing all this. I'll see you in a minute. All right, friends. All I got to do now, I'm going to put a little more mozzarella on there. You can put Swiss cheese, you can put Gruyere, you can put whatever cheese you want. Put a little Parmigiano Reggiano also on there, on each one of them. You can load it with as much cheese as you want. There's enough cheese inside, then I don't think you need to put that much cheese on the outside. But it's a matter of opinion. Do it however you like it. You know, there's no right or wrong here, friends. And we're going to put a little bit on those guys right there. And then we're going to put a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano on top of it. All right? And that's it, friends. Now, what I like to do, especially if they're cold when I make it, when it's cold, like I made this in advance, I want to reheat it. You can put aluminum paper, but you know what I think of aluminum paper. So I put my baking mat, and it creates a steam element, and they cook nicer. Everything stays nice and moist. I'm gonna pop that in the oven at about 375 until the internal temperature is 155 degrees. Remember, friends, whenever I heat something up, then it's like this. Anything, it doesn't matter what it is. I don't want it to exceed, especially if it's cold when you put it in. If it's out of the fridge, it might take a little bit longer. But you want to make sure you use the thermometer, and when the internal temperature in there is 155 degrees, that's hot enough. You don't want it to be hotter than that because you can't eat it hotter than that. So there's no reason to overcook it. The eggplants are cooked already. The tomato sauce is cooked already. All we're doing is melting the cheese. And 155 is a perfect enough temperature. You do it like you do meat or chicken. All right? I go in the oven, and then I'll take it out of the oven. I'll wait a few minutes so I don't burn myself. And I'll be back, and we'll test it together. Okay, friends. I checked them out. They're like 160 on the inside. So it's good. And it doesn't need to be hotter than that. Otherwise, I'm going to burn myself. So look, friends, I'm just going to take one of them. And I'm going to put it on this plate right there. And voila. Just one for now. But when the cameras are off, we're going to go with more than one. All right, my friends. It's not too hot. I don't think I'm going to burn myself. I don't think so, eh? I don't know. No, I checked it out. 159, 160. That's maybe just fine. You know, when I do this video, it's my favorite moment. It's my favorite moment right there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a little smoky. Not smoky, steamy. Steamy. So that means it's going to be a little hot. But now, you got to have a hot. I mean, you can't have a cold. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Mmm. Oh. Mmm. 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 Maybe it should wait a little bit longer. Or take them out at 150. Because 159, 160 is pretty hot. Mmm. You're not going to believe how much the lemon enhanced the whole flavor. For those of you that don't like eggplant, you're going to be blown away because you're not going to believe you can't actually taste the eggplant. Because the eggplant, they're not that tasty, you know, but they work. You could also make that if you got big zucchinis. For those of you that grow zucchini or squash, yellow squash, same deal. You may like it better with zucchini. You know, sometimes you get those big ones right there. You can do the same thing with the zucchini. Cut them in a big slice like that, and you can roll it up. That'll be perfect. Friends, I hope you make it. Thanks for watching. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. Man, let me tell you, Jack, you're going to love this. This is like amazing. I burned myself earlier, but, oh, You have to have it hot.
160 hot.
160, well, 160 is a little much. But the lemon comes through here. I could not believe it. It's like amazing. Yeah. I think I'm going to have at least 2 or 3. So delicious. Oh, my God bless America. I love my job. I have the best job, don't I? Okay. Oh, we got to make a thumbnail. Not with this one. Let's not gonna make a thumbnail. This one. Where indeed test this? This is like a. Oh, look at it! I ate the whole thing. You eat it with like.